What if we told you that you could actually see how stressed or regulated your nervous system is? Not a guess or an assumption, but an actual measurement for you and your family. See, at our office here at Inspire Chiropractic, we use neurological insight scans to assess how well your nervous system is functioning because your nervous system actually controls everything, right? Your sleep, digestion, behavior, immune system, hormones, and overall healing. And here's the truth. Every member of your family experiences stress differently. So what exactly are these scans that we're talking about, right? Now, here at Inspire, like I said, we use 3 different scans. The first one is a neurothermal scan. This actually looks at how your autonomic nervous system and how your brain is communicating with your organs and tissues. See, we will roll up the scan on your back and it takes basically temperatures from one side to the other. And what we try to do is look for symmetry because when there is stress or interference, that communication becomes uneven. And this can start to show up as digestive issues, immune challenges, chronic stress patterns, even in babies. The second scan that we do is called the electromyography scan, the EMG scan, right? Let's just call it EMG. Now, this is going to measure how much tension and stress are actually being held in your neuromuscular system and where you're holding all of your energy. When we actually do the scan, we'll show you what it looks like. And in that scan, shape is what matters most, right? So we basically like to say it's like a pear shape that should be showing up. But what starts to happen is when we are exhausted, we have less energy in our core and our adrenal regions, and this is usually more tension and stress in other areas. This is also a big one for kids with sensory struggles or ADHD, and they will have a higher tension and energy throughout the system. The system is just wound up more, right? This is often when we see sensory and behavioral changes in kids, fertility and hormone struggles, chronic tightness, headaches, and burnout in parents. Now, and then there is the heart rate variability or the HRV. This is not really a heart test, but more of a stress test. What it tells us is how your nervous system can either adapt, regulate, and more importantly, shift between stress and calm, or what we call the gas pedal and the brake pedal system. In general, a low heart rate variability means that your nervous system is stuck in survival mode, and high heart rate variability is a flexible, resilient, and a healing nervous system. And here is why this matters for everyone. Because guys, stress doesn't skip anyone in the family, right? In babies, it can show up, due to birth stress, and it will show up as feeding issues, sleep struggles. Your toddlers, they are going to start having tantrums, other sensory challenges, immune stress. In the teens in the household, they're having anxiety, they're overwhelmed, emotionally unregulated. And in parents, it shows up as chronic stress, fatigue, hormone imbalance, burnout. And here is the most important part. Families don't heal in isolation, guys. When one nervous system is dysregulated, it impacts the whole household. But when everyone is regulated, the home can feel calmer, your kids regulate easier, your parents, we have more capacity, and the entire nervous system of the family can start to thrive. So if you have been wondering where to start, I would say start with clarity. Get your entire family scanned and finally see what's really going on beneath the surface. Because when the whole family's nervous system is supported, that's when true healing happens.